I was hoping I could just run into the secret fight right away. Based on this and the facts I've read online, I could probably fight 10 war mechs by the time I get the secret boss to show up. I found Griss's final axe, so there's that at least. And a funny choice how I bring up the axe. It's a rare drop from this monster here. Fucking finally showed up. Good lord. Notice the design of this boss. It kind of reminds me of Dark Falls, aka the Dark Force from Phantasy Star 1. But yes, let's see what we can do here. Barrier. Let's see. Yeah. Gonna start with that. Jesus. Already starting off strong with this, I see. Grand Cross. Let's see. I'm gonna try and just do what I can here. And there's a reason why I made a save state. Especially once we take this boss down, I definitely need to see something. Yeah, I think from what I've heard, holy-based attacks are what are good against this enemy. And yeah, I don't even care if it's a waste of DP. I'm gonna use Raja as our main healer here. Just to use every last bit of this. Give one turn. For that. Now watch, it's going to attack Raja. It's going to... Or there's that. Now, there's something else I've heard about this enemy. Because I've heard that this is a tough boss to fight. Obviously, you can tell very little damage. I wonder, based on what I've heard, if this works. Of course, this is the first attempt. Don't expect it to work the first time. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not necessarily taking this seriously. I'm just curious about something here. Because apparently, from what guides have been telling me, is that this enemy is susceptible to Chaz's ability Explode. And you know what? I'm not going to be surprised if it turns out it's complete and utter bullshit at this point. I'm honestly not going to be surprised. Not a single time that it works, so what the fuck ever. Not that it matters, because Chaz fell down. Oops, Chaz fell down and go boom. Let's see. Reaver. Ah, really? You're gonna take down best character? Why did they change the name? Yes. That's honestly all I need to know about that. Actually, oh, there's the risk. So I may as well do it now. What's the harm? The interesting news I thought you were going to say mainly was because of what all of the Rock Band World games are available on the Switch. That's what I thought it was. And, oh, shit, there's a reason why that's not going to work. Hello, it's a mech. Okay, so I've had my fun with that. Continuing where I last left off with getting all of the endings. Now, I should apologize in advance. I was supposed to do some backtracking here. I got a little bit late in doing so. I have been doing some backtracking, which on actually got to level 20, which is not bad.
Free game, please. Free.
Thank you for the bits. I despise items. I love people. Not use magnetic guns.
Hope is an Eizen that he learned to finally play this game.
The stream's it's
why have you not saved?
Brain is still loading.
Why are you wearing the bad equipment?
Brain is still loading. Thank you for the sound.
Why are you already dead? Eizen, I swear to God, I told you to save like 5 million times. I can't believe this is going on right now. Eizen.
Sure, why not? Have all the sound words. We'll definitely get that 500, 600, what have you, Macetas at no time at this rate. Whoa! Even God damn it.
Why are we fighting this guy that used to be in our party?
Plot reasons. That's all saying. Retaliation. I did a little bit of backtracking of the story for this. According to the story, we were supposed to marry Maya. Apparently, we've already known Lena for a bit. According to the lore, before Maya got washed up, Lena was supposed to be our original bride-to-be. So why would I forget a detail like this? Well, it's almost like when you start the game up, Lena asks if it's the first time you've met Reese. So, yeah, how silly of me to think otherwise about that little detail. No, of course not. Had a nice amount of Macetas and finished the battle with a sin amount of Macetas. That can't be a coincidence. That just can't be a coincidence. Just so I don't lose any progress. Plus, if nothing else, I don't want to have to redo that Lyle battle again. So, okay. So yeah, that is the legitimate reason why I'm saving. So I don't need to do that battle. I was gonna say, but no one's injured. I don't want to waste money to save. Then everybody else.
Sure.
The Lyle battle.
Sure, that's your reasoning.
Yes, that really is my reasoning.
Clearly,
not
you're not doing it. You're not doing it to save face. Totally not.
No, if I really wanted to save face, I'd just say fuck saving, and then everyone would still yell at me for not doing that.
You know, Pan will be on your case if you don't.
Yeah.
Mister, I think I'm fine, so I don't need to save.
Why haven't you saved your game?
And then dies to an easy enemy, and then has to redo shit again. Who still needs to play Shin Megami Tensei?
And we just realigned the moons here, which I'm sure is going to have no repercussions whatsoever. So for more about title news and whatnot, we go to our weather correspondent, Sailor Moon. How's it going, Sailor Moon? Oh, dear God! And thank you for the report there. Should be easier, simplistic fix. Oh, boy, that was a close one. That was a close one. There's nothing else now. It's the perfect time to use my light. Nice. What? Wait, what? Why did you not hit the... You don't have... Game, you're lying.
Oh, you weird.
Not dealing with that bullshit. I mean, anyone who's in chat, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but Lena was not poisoned, and I was using rest, so that should have healed her. Probably gonna get my ass kicked, but we say it beforehand. We'll worry about it later. That kind of makes sense. Also, welcome back there, Meaty. I only just now noticed you. Not gonna mean much of anything, but we'll do that. Wow, it doesn't do that much damage towards. Oh well. Probably should have focused on Foy then, but whatever. And of course, can't focus on anything else, but that's okay. Now we can focus on the king. Ooh, and does decent amount of damage. Very decent amount of damage. Still alive, and Foy did not do that much damage. Damn. Woo! We did it. I yield to you, Reese. You are mighty indeed. Perhaps my nephew Lyle was right about you. You can now choose between Maya and Lena. With Maya, and you shall become the king of Seal. Lena, and you shall be the king of both London and neighboring country, Satera. But yeah, there's still one thing we gotta do. There's still one thing we gotta do in Aim's path. So once again, we'll choose Maya. I've announced my.
You did it. You did it. You did it. Yay, Luisimos.
We just made that.
Before you started streaming, I was actually watching an Ace Attorney fan game. What are the freaking odds of that?
Yes. Oh, want to become famous? It's been a long while since we've had one of those.
Hey, poo-poo.
Poo-poo, cousin, how are you?
It's not my cousins, it's more like my baby.
I know, it's just the way that you would say poo-poo. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
I should play GTA 4 at some point.
Sad thing is, I wish I could give my opinion on the GTA series. I've never played one in my life. If I really wanted to play a GTA game, just play Yakuza instead.
They're not quite the same deal.
They're not quite the same, but the premise is the same. You can either jump right into the main quest or just explore all over the town doing the side quests.
I mean, I guess seen that way, sure, but you don't get to drive very often in the Yakuza game.
Like I said, kind of, not necessarily exactly.
As far as I know, so far, there's like 1 or 2 times you get to drive something in the Yakuza game.
Remember when The Simpsons was funny? Welcome to the overworld, home of dated Sega Genesis graphics. Say what you will about Phantasy Star 2 and 4. 3 just kind of felt like, in the graphics department, they took a step backwards. Oh, geez, I just realized. Run.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you should run. Damn, that fucking HP. If they know how to run. What does run mean? Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Try to escape. Oh, thank you. Jesus.
And of course, not only is the one who can revive dead, but the one time I do leave, Ren has a nice amount of health.
Do not question your enemies when they do something stupid.
You don't like Goromi, and I drew you with Goromi.
Why? Like, why?
Because it's
You just gave old Pi PTSD.
I know, it's like, why?
I don't care.
Of course she doesn't care.
Old Pi, there's a thing called karma, and you're suffering it now.
I am a strong believer in karma and superstitions and shit.
You can do it, Eizen. I believe in you.
And by I
Then
believe in you, you mean I will attempt to try and believe in you. I will delude myself from believing in you.
I will delude myself from believing in you.
Like, it's there, but not enough for me to actually believe it.
Okay, I kinda don't believe you.
Yeah, that's...
I'll just put that up and leave it at that.
I disguise time. I am ugly. People do not need pasta.
Oh no, what did that terrible thought come to my head? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I have to.
Whoops.
It's time for me to attack the enemies with my claws!
Oh no!
He got rid of it.
I said I was sorry, it just popped in my head!
You know, I never saw the George of the Jungle thing I made.
Hello, poo poo, bye poo poo.
Nothing else, Muse back to a nice amount of health.
Nice. Ren, you're an android. Just pawn 10,000 Meseta. Go. That's not how it works. What do you mean?
No, clearly if I wanted to have infinity money, I should have had Fisto as part of one of my elements.
Greetings, Fisto. Very well. 10 Mesetas.
Greetings, Fisto. Very well. I always found that one rock formation weird because it looks like it's trying to flip us off. That is one interesting looking... Yeah. Apparently it's called a pole bot, but I don't know what the fuck to call it otherwise.
Well, those guys got some big balls on them.
Yes.
So, never mind.
But here's the thing. They're balls made of brass, so... Yeah. Very susceptible to breaking. Their main method of attack is clap your hands. I don't know why that's their attack, but it is.
If you wanna kill your enemies, clap your hands. If you wanna kill your enemies, clap your... Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Real game, I was right there.
Don't you hate it? It's always freaking terrible when that happens.
It could be worse. I could be right about to touch the staircase and then battle. Hey, you know who lives in this planet? A great big phony!
God damn it.
Yeah, Yeah, don't know what to tell you there, Siren. Your mechs were doing a great job protecting you. They never got a chance to hit me. So, Thea's off by 10. Ain and Mew, on the other hand. Nice.
Hills here.
Hills here.
Ah, there's a nice with Thea, and gained a level. Just to top it all off.
No, it matters if I remember right. Isn't that the end of Generation 2?
Yep. King Reese decreed that it was soon time for Ain to marry. Isn't he 15 by now? Not saying,
Welcome
just
to
saying.
ye. Welcome to ye olden days, where they don't care about age.
Could have been worse. Could have been, yes, you must be married by age 13.
Age is just a number in that game.
Oh, shut up, Opie.
Okay, Thea, as nice as it's been marrying you, it's time we visit the alternate timeline where we marry Sari instead. No more quests for you.
Does not matter at this point.
Also, welcome to the real reason I'm replaying these games. Yes, I am doing this via RetroAchievements.
Oh my goodness.
At least for this one, it's just do some minor challenges like defeat certain bosses without using powered up moves, get all the treasures, and just beat the game with all the characters. Unlike Phantasy Star 4, where beat certain characters without exceeding this level.
Beat the Profound Darkness at level 1. What the fuck? That's impossible.
Oh, so in order to do that, you kind of have to do the whole Elise glitch at the beginning of the game. It's what you're telling me. But then came
I don't know for real if there is one like that, but
No,
good God.
Not like that, no.
How would you even do that? Like, you'd have to have Chaz dead the whole time, essentially.
Somewhere-
Wasn't Chaz born in Motavia, though? But anyways.
Again, at the defeat of Dark Force, 1,000 years passed by. Again. Find help. Well, we are all doomed to fiery death. You mean we're all doomed to a fiery death? Chris is the strongest, but unlike the other three enders, cannot use healing magics, thus making this the toughest ending. Yay. He can prevent enemies from attacking, increase the ally speed, increase the chance of escaping, and prevents enemies from using magic.
I see only one of those being somewhat useful.
The one that raises speed?
Yes.
My thoughts exactly.
On the same wavelength.
Oh my god! What's wrong with your face? Now, I've been making so many 69 jokes, I forgot what today's date is. 6/9.
I didn't even notice that till now. God damn it.
I forget how much more there is to beat the game at this point now that you're in the third generation.
Only answer I can think of is yes.
I see.
Do 3 double takes. 1, 2, 3. Then spin around. Stop. And then pelvic thrust. Woohoo! Woo! Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Then bring it around town and do this and that and this and that.
No.
You can do it. An inch to the left. Left. Thanks to this brilliant map, I can't even tell where a river would be. Flawless design there, Sega. Flawless. I'm more or less pissed off at those that made strategy guides for this and didn't put in exact details where everything is on the map. I still have yet to suffer a game over from this session. Granted, because I was distracted and allowed Mew to be killed, I was very close to getting a game over. I avoided it, but so close to getting a game over. Unfortunately, no one's a fist fighter, so they can't make the excuse of smacking that butt. Or as the old saying goes from that song, smack my bitch up, or whatnot. Oh, Jesus. God! Funny thing is, at this point, there's not going to be a game over counter. It's going to be a how many times Eizen let Mew die counter. And I can assure you, that counter is going to be high as fuck. Don't you just love it when you can have one gigantic fortress to be your main castle? No, let's just make our castle in a way that it's built like those rampart castles. Small bits and pieces there. What's stupid about this, and I really wish it could have been changed, it probably can, but to do so, you have to reset the game, is make the combat speed go much faster. But of course, if you do that, you pass up on viable stuff. And of course, in order to make it go faster, I have to tap the button command. So whether I do it for auto command for one turn or let it play by itself, if I tap it while it's happening, it's going to end anyway. So at this point, I may as well just keep tapping the C button to move forward. Who was tricked into watching Freddy Got Fingered and thought it was one of the greatest movies ever? A young and naive, foolish teenager. Yours truly thought so, and now he's regretting every single moment of it. And the same thing, I can't even say it's like Road Trip, which is kind of like American Pie since it's got Stifler from that one. And also has Tom Green. He's not in the film that much. Whereas in Freddy Got Fingered, he's the prominent character, and good lord, is it bad. Also, I did it again. I did it again. You didn't see nothing. I can't believe Mew is fucking dead. Oh no, I swear I am being professional. Even if they are just text adventures, it's still in the world of Phantasy Star. I would buy that more of a Phantasy Star game compared to this. I'm sorry. I mean, find someone else that's just as much of a die-hard OG Phantasy Star fan than I am and tell them to prove me wrong. That's all I'll say in my defense. So, this is a line not seen because we didn't go with Thea's wedding route, but much like in that one, the blue planet on the other side of our ship, satellite, was destroyed by there. But yeah, let's get Car to join us. Ren needs to be like Red Bull and get himself some wings. And she actually got to move first. Go, Kara. Kara. Kara's an entirely different person altogether. An entirely different person from an entirely different series altogether. In case you were wondering, this doesn't seem like anything like a Phantasy Star game. I mean, sure, they brought up Dark Force maybe once, but otherwise there's nothing tying this in. Now they're shoehorning this in. It's like, no, it's totally a Phantasy Star game. I don't know what you're saying otherwise. It's totally a Phantasy Star game. So I get the feeling this game, if we were to truly believe it's a Phantasy Star game, takes place either during or literally just as the ending of Phantasy Star 2 takes place. But again, considering it only comes every 1,000 years, and this is supposed to be a difference between the original game, 1,000 years, 2, 1,000 years, 3, 1,000 years, 4, when if memory serves, the difference of time between 1 and 4 is 2,000 years. The name of power can be learned on Sage Island in Draconia, aka Aquatica. Finally, we have the hunting bow and monster in a box. What? No, it's just an encounter, and it just so happened to be as I was about to open up the chest. Because of course it would. If you think this game is a bit on the lazy side, yeah.
Oh, at last, I am free of my vile bonds. Tremble, fools, for now I roam the worlds again. Do not fear, other matters await me right now, but I can assure you, we will meet again.
Now we've learned Megiddo, Destruction Incarnate. AKA, it's just a plot-driven technique. We never really get to use it. Head on over to Draconia, where actually the game fucked up. You'd think it'd be to the right. No, it's to the northeast of us. So it's actually Aquatica. And I wish I could say that's a fault of the strategy guide. No, the game fucked it up. Fair enough. You might want to pause and replay the stream if that's the case. Hopefully that'll fix the delay, unless it's that bad, in which case, damn you, bitch. And of course, 1 pixel away from the fuck you, game. Just fuck you. As we would say in a tabletop RPG, and we're walking, and we're walking. Sudden monster encounter. Let's take care of them. Monsters are defeated. And we're walking, and we're walking. With quite the impressive belt buckles they got there. Plus, I'm curious about why they're deciding like that. Couldn't they already be wielding the sword and then it disappears as they're casting it? I don't know. And Mew has been granted the technique bronze, which again, much like Megiddo, totally part of the story. Cannot cast it yourself. Which, of course, it wasn't a thing in 1, so big deal there. You could cast it in 2 and 4. It's costly to do so, not just for technique points, but health-wise it's costly. But you could cast it. Why not have it cast here?
Well, because, you see, Eizen, that would make this a far better game, and Lord knows Sega cannot have that.
And in case you're wondering, yes, Mario did die yet again. Now, of course, this place is still going to hold some significance because in between now and when I stream the next time, it's going to be my grinding space. Not necessarily Skyhaven itself, but its dungeon basement. We should be in Terminus, and our next goal, obviously, to get into battle with... to go up against purple werewolf creatures that are like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And considering their attack animation, did that little dance, it didn't help their cause either. My heart went black 1,000 years ago when my family died in the Leia Oracle War. Dark force owns my soul, and he shall own yours. So for once, I actually have to apply strategy here. You go after that. You... Oh, wait. Well, you were... Damn. You go after that, and just have that play out for now. This card, yeah, so you should have enough strength to get rid of the front row. So we can focus entirely on you. Should be good. Go all out. See, now would be a great time for Leia to use her G-Res. So, who am I to say no to that? Let us do that. Don't want to waste too much of that G-Res because it will be necessary for the fight later on. So we'll have Mew heal, and for now, just attack. Woof! And of course, one of the slices would take him out. You have freed me. Please destroy Dark Force. He is dead, killed by his own petard. And thank you, Windows, for reminding me about the antivirus scan. I don't need that right now. I'm in the middle of getting achievements, in case you couldn't tell. It's funny, even before the stream, I made sure my phone was on silent so it wouldn't bother me. And even then, life still finds a way to interrupt me. Don't just love technology. It's the best. Also, I just realized, slightly different color scheme than I was expecting. Is this me, or did that one enemy from the right side kind of remind me of Homelander? You know, not saying, I'm just saying. Oh no, I'm being attacked by Homelander and his twin brother, Homelander. These are the last two treasures, not including the one containing the Dark Soul. One of the achievements is making Chris level 20. Still level 10, so let's fix that problem, shall we? And by 10, I mean 19. There we go. Now he's level 20, so now, do or die time.
I am Dark Force, Master of Death. Your sorrow, anger, and pain are my strength. Observe my might and despair of life, fools. I will greatly enjoy your painful deaths.
And from what I can recall, obviously, switch that. I believe you were well versed in Shu, so Shu for you. Fonby for you. I believe you two were Fonby. And no, nothing else there. What I am going to do is near for Leia and near for Leia. Make sure she gets speed priority. Alright, so now that that's been taken care of, should probably start thinking about healing everyone, and more importantly, focus fire on that claw on my right, its left, since that's the one that heals. And Kara attacks One row, so not that big deal. Case in point. Again, that's that. There we go. So that takes care of the healer. And I'm glad you're focusing on the claw. That's not really the main priority here. So our main focus is that claw. Because I don't want to worry about Leia healing every single turn, especially when it's not really necessary, I'm going to have her use res on Leia, and then continue with the assault otherwise on that one claw. And the same thing for this one. If it's single target, I'll worry about Mew focus healing on that one. And then if it's multi-attack, that's when I'll have Leia do E-res. Alright. So now that that's been taken care of, all that is left is this Dark Force itself. Although, since card took a bit of damage, yeah, obviously, Dark Force in 4. Any form of Dark Force in 4 was scarier than this. And it's a good thing that Mew decided to still go with E-Res for that one, because that was really helpful. And I think aside from that, that should be good. And then same thing as before. Although, who has... Did you have both Star Mists? 1 and 2. Yeah? Okay. You know what? Let's give Leia a break, and we'll have Kara use the Star Mist instead. And then one turn, rest for Kara, Leia, Res. Ah, damn it. Too slow. Or in this case, too fast. Once more, give Leia a break, so that way she can do that. Sure, she'll be fine, but just to make sure Kara survives. And that's game.
I wanted you to burn in the sunfire. It was not to be this time. But unlike you, I am patient. I shall return in 1,000 years to try it again.
Darkfoot disappears. The city is too evil to leave standing. The anger triggered the Megiddo spell. Megiddo is tearing the whole city apart.
You are tearing me apart!
Megiddo. Hurry, we've got to get out of here. There's no time. We'll never make it. And Mew used the Grant's technique automatically, because of course he would. Look at the sky. The sun's enormous. We're going to burn up if we get any closer to it. The pilots had better hurry up and move us. The one time you don't have music playing, and we could use it. Thank you. Truly appreciate it.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Now it's coming in. Those pilots cut it pretty close. They're sending us a message. It says thank you for the points. Hello, this is Arone. Thank you for your help. We're once again back on our original course. Without you, Dark Force more than likely would have prevailed. We are now going towards the brightest star up ahead. We're heading for one of its planets, the third one from the star. It seems perfect for us. At last, our journey is almost over. I guess I'm remembering it wrong. There was no achievement tied with collecting all the items. I thought there was, but I guess not. So how do the endings factor into which generation you beat it on? At the end of each generation, you're given a choice to marry someone. Depending on who you marry determines what path you go into. And since there were two different paths one could take for Reese, you could either marry Lena or Maya. This is obviously the Maya path, where we got to see Maya A and Maya B with Ain, where she chose Thea, and this one where she chose, I want to say sorry. I don't think it was Sarah. Thankfully, we have a save just before entering Castle Seal, where we will take on the king with Reese. So let's go ahead and boot that one up. Just go all out. Because obviously we tried attacking with the Gra spell, did nothing. What's this sometimes deal we're talking about here? Ooh, good thing I'm deciding to use Gi-Res now. And of course, Lena would be the one to deliver the finishing blow. So now let's choose Lena instead. Though I sought you, Maya, Lenamon, I choose you. Then let us return home to London and Satira. Riz and Lena wed, thus uniting their homelands. Soon a son, Njal, was born to Reese and Lena. Peace finally settled over the land as Njal grew up. When he became the tender age of 18, evil once again stirred. Oh sweet, it got a moonstone. We can give this to Mew, who will equip it, and then she'll transform into a Clefable. So let's see, at the rate I'm going, if I want to get Njal up to level 20, it's going to take me probably 10-15 years at this rate. So far, that's looking like a no, and I can't even interact with her. One more chirper for the road. Okay, seriously, what do you want? You know, at this point, I'm just expecting King Seal to unleash the Megiddo spell, even though you can't cast it here, because it's like one of those, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing this. Stop it. You're crashing the game. I yield to you, Reese. My name is Njal. Whatever, I yield to you, Reese. You are indeed worthy. And suddenly, we're introduced to two characters whom we know nothing about. Okay, yeah, that was a fun glitch and everything. Let's get back to, once again, doing it from here. The hell are you doing here, son? I had a mission for you. Go carry it out already. I know what that enemy on the right's supposed to be, but I'm sorry. I see it as nothing else than a steaming pile of shit. Oh, come on! There's plenty of room there. Game, you are lying. We're starting to cross into Superman 64 territory of where you're allowed and not allowed to go to. Okay, so now we went from an enemy that kind of looked like... Okay, so maybe the castle itself doesn't have monsters and dungeons. But yeah, now we've gone from a face that kind of looks like Super Nintendo Andross to full-blown Andross from Super Nintendo. Yeah, you thought I was joking? No. I think this game is literally starting to make me fall asleep at this point. So I think it's safe to say those aren't really piles of shit as much as they are flaming piles of shit. Based on the damage they're doing, because yikes. Thank you for freeing me, Prince Njal. My brother Loon needs to be stopped. He's gone mad. My guess is that the 1,000 years of exile seems to have warped his mind. Now all he wants is to kill any and all Iraqians and cyborgs. I'm gonna go back to try and convince him to stop. And gotta give it time because guess what? Another achievement. Did it pop up? Okay, it didn't show up in BizHawk, but I refreshed the page on RetroAchievements, RetroArc. That's an entirely different thing. Oh, jeez, I didn't even notice that in me there. The fuck is that one? I sincerely hope it's not the name I'm thinking it says. Catwoman. I'm sorry, what? Speaking of shit ton of stuff.
Shit ton of stuff? Oh man, don't tempt me with a good time. Add something better in my head, actually. I don't know what I was going for there. Just don't mind me.
And people say that I have foot and mouth moment. I'm gonna shut up right now because
you best. You best.
Lest we forget about the whole shit in our brother's shoes moments. Hilarious as all hell and a good time, but it's probably best we leave it at that. So crotch smokers just die already.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you heard me. Crotch smoker. One that smokes crotch. You can't fool me with that. I know that Scar. You gotta be Lyle. Just stop lying to me. They might attack us at any moment. Run away! Yeah, see, that guy at least understands. Dude, we kidnapped the guy's sister. He might be a little more than just pissed off at us. I was very young when my older sister Leia fought Orakio. She left with a knight who wore a black sword. I must know the truth. Please take me along. Finally, we have another healer. Huzzah! Luna's gonna obviously go ballistic at this point, so now we gotta do all we can to take him down. You Iraqians have invaded my domain. Orakio banished us here almost 1,000 years ago. Cryogenics has kept me alive for centuries, while I waited, exacting my revenge. Now, my revenge is at hand! Okay, I expected a different kind of look for Loon, based on his mugshot. Not that. So now we gotta think about this as best as possible. Fortunately, we don't have a reliable way of taking everyone down in the front row. So I'm just gonna have to go with that and hope for the best. Should be fine. Having said that, it can easily go tits up before we know it. Alright. So now there's no one left to defend Loon. So if we keep healing, hopefully we should be good. So I was going to say, at the rate we're going, we should be fine. Keep up the healing. So he should falter anytime soon. Damn it! Leia, you're using it too soon. That's been troublesome, but... Oh, and there we go. Down goes Lune. This is Leia's pendant. So you're really her little sister. And we can only imagine he actually hears what's been going on with that message from the pendant. I see. I've been fighting you for an ill purpose. I'm sorry. I was wrong. The war has ended. I no longer have any wish to fight you. I shall recall my armies, for at last I am at peace. At long last, Nial's quest is ended. Although I think I've heard it's Nial, but yeah. So now we have a choice to make. Marry Leia, and I believe we rule all of Sotera and London. Or we could just stay here with a lair and rule over this satellite, the Dahlia. Although I think if memory serves, I want to tackle the Leia portion last. So we'll marry a lair. Lune declared Niall to be the king of the moon Dahlia. The war has ended and peace is settled in Yulissa III. Alair and Niall soon had a son by the name of Aaron. Lune married and had his own daughter named Kara. Aaron and Kara grew as peace reigned over all. As the children reached the age of 18, however, the long years of peace suddenly came to an abrupt end. Why are the ships firing at each other? Not that it matters. We destroyed that other ship, which we know from the Sean route is apparent that was Neo Palm, which we just killed. You're not going anywhere without me. And notice this is indeed Kara, but because we altered history from beforehand, the other Kara used to be more of a brutish tomboy. This Kara, since Lune bear no grudge, is now more elegant and more princess-like. We finally have another healer back at our party. We have our party all assembled, if we wanted to. They always end up with mustaches. I think it makes perfect sense. Just take a look at the Tenchimuyo series. Katsuhito, aka Yosho, and Tenchi's father, Nobuyuki, once they became fathers, they easily had mustaches. So I think it's a given. If you don't have a beard, you have a mustache when you start a family. Aron's a daughter. Kara is the daughter of Lune and insert woman here, whereas Aron is the son of Alair and Niall. Since Alair and Lune are brother and sister, obviously, that would prove why Aron and Kara are cousins at this point. Well, Niall, I made it here, despite your directions. Ah, Superintendent Lune, welcome! I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yes. When your father decided to marry Alair, I decided to leave the pendant with his trust and came back here to sleep. So after 18 years of rest, I yearn for adventure. And love the fact that the achievement for... fuck off. Back to level 1 again. I know it's tied to an achievement and everything, but why back to level one. I have 2 of the 1 rare bow. I don't think the game intended for me to do that. I sincerely doubt the game intended for me to do that. Plus, I have 2 mystery stars. What?
We are the keepers of our people's history. For 1,000 years we have kept this history alive. Listen well and you will hear of our plight.
We are the descendants of the people of Palm, a planet that once circled a distant star Algo. Palm was destroyed by an evil being that haunts us every 1,000 years, bringing death and ruin. This evil incarnate is known as Dark Force.
The people of Palm were thinkers and creators. They knew of the planes made by the evil being. I said plans. When the vile Dark Force tried to destroy us 1,000 years ago, preparations were made to escape from Palm. Our ancestors built a fleet of ships, 400 to be precise, while leaving the planet Palm. This armada escaped the destruction of Palm and set off into the distant realm of space to find a new homeland. Our ancestors thought they had at last escaped from the clutches of the undying master of evil, but Dark Force managed to slip aboard a ship. It destroyed all but one of our sister ships before Arachio and Leia trapped it forever on Ulysses III. Now there are only 2 ships left of the fleet. Our ship, the Ulysses III, and Neo Palm. Oh wait, you blew that up. Never mind, we are the only ones left. Neo power can be learned on Sege Isle of Draconia. False! That is a bullshit lie! The world of Old Sil and Shusaron is actually in Draconia. And by Draconia, I mean Aquarius. Oh, god damn it. You can never trust these fucking maps. I swear to God. I swear to God, one of these days, I'm actually gonna make a map myself. I don't care if it's via MS Paint or whatever fucking shit. But I gotta make a map, so that way it could be all like, this is where, if you're going in this dome, these are the places, so it's not like, yeah, go this direction. Okay, how do I get there? Just go there. I'm actually gonna detail it so you know fucking where to go. If not, nice health, nice amount of technique points. Do you imagine back in the day when we didn't have online strategy guides? This one probably didn't even have a strategy guide to begin with itself, unless it came packaged with the game. So I believe Phantasy Star 2 did. But point being, if you went straight with the details the game told you, and it gave you the wrong information, ooh boy! I can just imagine all kinds of people being pissed off at that. Many long centuries ago. Oh, Jesus. Constantine, I forgot you were streaming earlier today. Thank you so much for the 12-party raid. That's not the counter raid. Here it is.
It's just in. Eizen just hired a random guy to prep his counter raid. Let's go and watch.
Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, want to become famous? Been a long while since we... Oh, and Seribot already banned them. Thank you, Seribot. Yeah, I just got 2 Nabos. Unfucking believable. All because I decided I'm gonna transfer this
bow onto this one because it's going to be as popular for that. No, she just got both of them. Sure, whatever you say, game. Whatever you fucking say. It turns out the router was indeed the problem. So once I unplugged it and replugged it in, no frame rate problems whatsoever. But of course, the router is part of Comcast, so you know what this means. Yeah, I think I found the issue. Let me try this one more time. Yeah, for anyone who's subbed to me, now would be a good time to spam that glitch emote because, wow, OBS just likes to use default settings for the stupidest of reasons and not even the right type. The sooner we can get through this bullshit, the sooner we can be done with this. And I feel like in its own stupid, twisted way, OBS is saying, no, I want you to play Phantasy Star 3 for a while. I want you to play this forever. And you know, it didn't really help either. Last night and technically before the stream,
Son of a gun.
thank you for the point.
You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Before all this, I was watching segments of streamers raging playing their games. So, and I wish I could say, at least I'm glad I'm not on that level. Then I get flashbacks to Chef Saltbaker on hard mode. That's a bold-faced lie. Bootleg X-Men. You never know. It could be either or. Did anyone have more than 4 letters in Phantasy Star 4? I think this is a Phantasy Star thing. No one is allowed to have more than 4 letters in their name. You want to talk bootleg X-Men? That's a bootleg X-Men right there. Oh, and to further rub it in, the wannabe Homelander's name is apparently Punisher. Another jab at Marvel Comics, if you will. I love the fact that when he attacks, it kind of looks like he's flipping us off. How the hell did one of my fingernails get chipped? I didn't remember smacking into anything.
Aaron, for the love of God, level up. This man chipped a fingernail for you. Do you know the sacrifices that have been made? You are 30 levels under between 3 women and a cyborg thingy.
This Dark Force to all the other Dark Forces throughout the Phantasy Star universe, this one's the weakest of them all, so I'm not surprised. Look, we're going into that black hole!
Oh, son of a bitch.
We were knocked out by that collision. The stars aren't in the right places. We were transported across space and time when we went through the black hole's surface. We're getting a message from a planet that orbits the star ahead of us. Greetings, alien craft. Identify yourself. This is the London Communications Center on... You gotta be shitting me. On Earth of the Sol System, over and out. God damn it. This would be transported to Earth of all places, which, wait a minute. Why Earth? According to the ending of Phantasy Star 2, didn't the Earthlings destroy Palm and therefore fight everyone in the Algo system? Am I crazy here? This is the worst place to be in.
Don't you just hate it when it's the end?
Mm-hmm. Let alone a then on a black screen with nothing else. So now, let us finish off that path. And now my revenge is at hand!
It is always cryogenics.
Also, I'm sorry, but seeing that mugshot and then comparing his body, that's not the same person.
This is... Okay, well, obviously he's from Australia.
So of course we got Aran by marrying Alair, so the last thing we gotta do is marry Leia. At last our people are joined together, and our marriage shall help bring peace to all. Nyan Leia's marriage ended the years of wars between hatred of Orakians and Laians. Leia gave birth to twins, Adon a boy and Gwyn a girl. The next 16 years were quite peaceful and prosperous, but then Gwyn started to have dreadful nightmares. For every night she dreamt of falling into a dark hole, a pit from which there was no escape. 15 years have passed peacefully in London. I thought it was 16. Game, you literally just self-contradicted yourself. No more than, what, 5-10 seconds ago? Good lord. And suddenly
give or
earthquake.
take a year.
An earthquake shook the entire kingdom.
Son of a bitch.
Adon, find out what caused that tremor. Be sure to take Mew and Ren alongside with you. Adon, you have to take me with you. And sure, she joins the party. Wait. Problem, officer. I did it again. I did it again.
What did you do?
So there can only be one bow from Leia and one pendant. Somehow I have duplicates of them.
Okay, so you win.
Oh, the rare one-of-a-kind pendant and bow. Oh yeah, I got 15 of them in my garage. Only me. I swear to fucking God, only me. What does this useless game have to say? Our ancestors piloted this spaceship long ago, but over the years, much knowledge has been lost. So what purpose did that serve? Your guess is as good as mine. Don't mind me just recovering from an aneurysm for the 12th time. Yes, 12th. I'm sure you've heard of that number before. If you were to play all 4 paths of this game, it would get stuff to describe to say, like, it's right there. That's the temple I was doing. At least I wasn't crazy about that fact. I was wrong about where it was, but I wasn't entirely crazy. The multiple endings on RPGClassics.com kept mentioning stuff like, yes, just clear out the game with these characters. If you were to do Sean's path, enjoy Sean's ending. If you're doing Chris's path, enjoy Chris's ending. Then it gets to the interesting part where it talks about Aran and Adon's ending. It'd be like, you're about to finish the game with Aran, please enjoy Sean's ending. You're about to finish the game with Adon. Please be sure to finish. You're about to finish the game with Adon. Please enjoy Sean's ending. It's like, did the person who was making the strategy guide for this game, did he only like Sean and Chris's and is like, whatever, they're pretty much all the same there. If I would need 22,400 plus the extra 20 for resting at the inn, that would be roughly 350 we would need. So, what the hell not? Anything as an excuse to level up a top faster. God damn it. Close, but I still need at least one more battle. Alright, this will definitely do it. Don't want to kill him off. Oh, guess what? You got 4 Besettas to her. But no. I know these monsters, they give out more than just low amount for that. A long time ago, your father rescued me. I'm sure you can protect my niece, Kara.
Damn it, I'm doing it again. Kara is from an entirely different series. Once again, evil stalks our land, Adon. I'm going to send Kara to accompany your group. She has my loon slicer. I believe you'll need it. Father wants me to accompany your party. It is my duty to find out what happened. Only answer I can think of is cryogenic sleep. It's a stupid answer, but that's the only answer I got in mind right now. I find it hilarious. Looking at this map from GameFAQs, it says one of the treasures is Kara. You know, she's her own person. You don't have to treat her like she's a treasure. And of course, she's dead. Please don't kill her. And of course, since this is based on a favoritism, based of using techniques, of course it would take forever and a half for that to happen. You literally brought her Fuck off, game. Just fuck right off. Why is it that games that I always deemed were fun, I always end up hating in the end, always have 4 involved in them? 4 different paths to take. It was with this game, it was with Defender of the Crown. I'm wondering, what's the next thing that's going to have 4 different paths that require 4 different playthroughs of this game? At least it's the one benefit of not having to worry about recruiting Leia into our party just to go into a dungeon to get her pendant. This does make the chapters of Aran and Adon much fast-paced compared to Sean and Chris. I no longer have gripes with the cave and the temples taking you to certain areas, because that was one of my original gripes, is that you never know where those caves and or temples are going to take you to. Now that I see that they're in the connecting quadrants of going to where, that's not so much a problem. I still have gripes with, in certain quadrants, where the towns are, because they just say, go in this general direction. They don't say specifically between this place and that place is a town. The Black Sword, Arachio, you've returned. I'm so glad I could meet you again before. Boom. And she just blew a screen, but that's okay. While she's dead, we'll just take her claw.
No, I just decided to say SMT confirmed because he got a skill called Megiddo. That's all.
That's what you're referring to.
Still better than the Final Fantasy 13 area.
But how could that be complex? It's just a hallway.
I have played 1 through the Sega Ages version on Switch. I've played a bit of 2, never got far in that one, and considering what I saw, that's probably for the best.
Probably, based on what you're seeing here,
I don't think I need to play 3, considering all I've seen here. So.
And as for Phantasy Star 4, you've never played that game before. You've never shown.
Oh no, I've never. I certainly have never done a playthrough of that one. That's never happened. But yeah, no, I don't see the point in playing this game, honestly. It's a good game. It's alright. It's just not a Phantasy Star game.
You can say the same thing for the Zelda CDI games. On its own, they're not that bad. They're not Zelda games. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the poll ends, no one votes. They'll be like, okay, I'll make the executive decision. Let's keep the grind.
I won't say how this is going, but I will say there are votes.
You know, I don't feel like carrying the Force Claw. Adon, why don't you hold on to this? I can't carry anymore.
Can't.
Well, what about this D-Mate? I am overburdened. I mean, we mentioned Diablo. We can't.
I mean, why not? Yeah.
At this point. Yeah, poll's about to end, and survey says, show me potato salad.
Oh my god, someone voted last minute.
Leaving the executive decision to me, you all know that's a terrible idea. Because
It is.
Yes.
It is. Oh, come on, game.
How much you want to bet? One step away.
Probably.
Yep. Barely moved an inch.
Hey, shut.
If the swords were two-handed weapons, you would have to use a sword to defend yourself anyway.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Yep. Did it again. It did it again.
You have a second name.
I gotta put it on my mantle.
Oh, there we go. There's the new weapons.
No way, it's my greatest nemesis of all time. Stickly Man! These Twitch gamers I saw were not hesitant on going up to their face cams or even punching their monitor and then instantly being like, oh no, I broke my monitor. And I'm thinking, really? How the fuck do you think that happened? It's hilarious. Like, I'm not sure if we, evolution-wise, came from monkeys. We definitely came from gorillas and apes because, my God, are we emotional animals. And we just flip out over the stupidest of shit sometimes. Most of the videos that involve Twitch rage moments, no shock, they were all FPSs, which is another reason why I was glad I wasn't into those growing up. The main problem with Mario Party 1 is that you play the game wondering how it is, and you don't realize it until they release Mario Party 2, that they just subtitle it throughout the game as Mario Party 2, aka the game that ruins friendships. My heart went black 1,000 years ago when my family died in the lair Requiem. Dark Freeze took my soul and he shall earn yours. Here come the Sue attacks. Oh, jeez. What'd I forget? It's an auto fire. No! No! Oof. 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 Good news is, I can recover from this. Bad news, it's not gonna be easy. Damn it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, what am I doing? Not Reaver. Erez. Yeah, Adon has to attack. Oh, thank God it worked. Also, hi, Pan. You are indeed just in time for the finalist of all final battles. And there you go. Sort of anticlimactic there. Is Cydia still able to leave standing? Oh! Megiddo is tearing apart this whole city. Hurry, we've got to get out of here. There is no time. We'll never make it. We are all doomed. Look, the black hole is getting smaller. We're moving away from it now. The people of Arrow moved us away. Also, thank you for the points. There's a message coming in. Hello, this is Arone. Thanks for your help. We're once again back on our original course. Course to where? Yes. Without you, Dark Force surely would have prevailed. We're going to the brightest star up ahead. We're heading for one of its planets, the third. One out from that star, it'll be perfect for us. At last, we're nearing the end of our journey.
Correction, we're already at the end of our journey. Mastered 55 of 55 achievements. Each and every last one of them has been obtained. But at long last, we are done with this game.